The Yoruba Assembly, a coalition of over 22 pan-Yoruba groups spanning the Southwest, Kogi, and Ishekiri regions, has raised serious concerns over the rising insecurity and political instability threatening the future of the Yoruba people. At a press conference themed Democracy and the Future of the People, speakers emphasized the urgent need for unity, regional empowerment, and decisive leadership to address what they described as a coordinated attempt to weaken the Yoruba nation. Razak Olokwoba, a key spokesperson, lamented the worsening state of insecurity across Yoruba land and criticized what he called a lack of strategic response from regional leadership. He warned that despite the presence of a Yoruba president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the administration continues to face sabotage from hostile interests.
We as a people, as ordinary citizens, as Yoruba people, we must demand of those who govern us, particularly our chairmen at local government levels, our governors at the state levels, to help us translate some of these economic policies of the federal government, to help us turn it to our advantage at the lower level. This is the essence of all the grammar I've been talking since. It is not to condemn anybody, but to say that the potential to grow our economy, the potential to create more production in agric, the potential to create more employment is large. But we all have a role to play. We all have a role to encourage our governors, our local government chairmen to play, and we also have our own roles to play.
Sleeping cell. There are so many sleeping cells of terrorists in Lagos State. If you like, you should listen. The government has a responsibility and they have their blame. We the people have our responsibility and we have our blame. What is the blame of the people? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá látòrò. Everybody that came from suburbs in Ọ̀yọ́, Àkúrẹ́, gbogbo yẹn Sáwá Sèkó, all of you are living in Lagos. You are going to lose your land o. Stage we are now is let's begin to organize. It's not a joke. There's a particular ethnic group. What the armory they have in Lagos is like equal to what the military have. Some ethnic group in Lagos. When they want to start Amotekun employment, turn into political employment. Give PRO or party 3 slots. Give and say partial insecurity. No organization was consulted. In the world of Yoruba land, and today, these boys are trying their best. But there should be collaboration between the people, organization, and the government if you want to secure your land. At the point of so Ọ̀ọ̀ni àti Aláàfin ẹ parí ìjà wọn by force ní àdá alábà àwa Yorùbá àdá alábà ẹ parí ìjà yín ẹ pe àwọn ọba lọ́ba tó kù ẹ foríkorí tí political consciousness bá ń lọ Fúlàní ò ní wà ìlú yìí o. But disintegration tó wà láàrin àti Ọ̀ọ̀ni àti òun ló fà á táwọn governors náà tó ṣe ń ríra wọn fín. Òun ló fà á tó ṣe pé ní ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan kíní kan Ọ̀yọ́ ìgbómìnà kíní kan ẹ̀ ṣèpàdé ní Èkó ẹ̀ ṣèpàdé lé mọ́ part to happen.
And I speak with regret that 4 traditional rulers have been killed in Yoruba land. Apart from our leader here, I cannot recall any traditional ruler making a statement to even condemn that killing. Not to talk about visiting those areas to show solidarity. When 14 people were killed in those states who are from northern extraction, you could see how their leaders took it up. The governors, the senators, about 15 people were killed in Okeode. We have their pictures here. They were all of them our people. No single visit from traditional rulers, no single condemnation from any governor of the Southwest, no visit from any member of the National Assembly, except from our leader here. We cannot continue to watch this happen. The people must seize their destiny in their own hands. Just this morning, I heard that the DSS telling us that ISIS support of terrorist group in the Maghreb, support of terrorist group in Somalia and in Nigeria are planning to attack Ondo, are planning to attack Kogi,
and are planning to attack Ekiti State. We have seen that the government is having the power because of internal saboteurs. So it means that we also need to rise up to defend our own interests. And I can tell you, they are also moving towards the Niger Delta. They are operating on the River Niger, which comes from Guinea and passes through 8 countries down to Niger State and then to Benin. So from there, they can pass through Niger Delta and target the oil companies in that area. So we have a very big challenge in our hands. So we cannot leave everything to the government. Just like the director of DSS said, that communities need to organize themselves and form the first line of resistance.
We have come to realize that in some of all these groups you see, they are being sponsored by politicians. They are being used to derail our course. So if we are not careful, you may think you are aligned with your brother. You only go there to expose yourself, your strategies and your programs, unknown to you, that you are only selling yourself to our enemies. On behalf of the Iwere Nation, I want to state here that, again, we want to feel fulfilled today that we are here. And we want to believe that from today onward, that assertion that will have been neglected, we want to believe it has been corrected. And I assure you that that we have been doing before now, we will still continue to do. So that at the end, where we ought to be, we must, it's a must, we must be there. Again, we support every action that we are going to take. Going forward, we will support all of them.